Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Family Office Club podcast. Welcome to 2020 here on the podcast. Wanted to do a quick update of what's going on here. And really, since it's the first update of 2020 from me, I just wanted to go through what kind of my intentions were for this year, what we're focused on, what our goals are. I think it could help with potentially working with some of you in the Family Office Club and keeping each other, in mind. So hopefully we'll be meeting at one of our 32 live events this year, but here are the 10 things that I'm focused on this year, or 10 of the things. One is we let a team member go on New Year's Eve, and throughout the year I just want to be upholding our culture within the team, like I'm sure you're doing within your team, and I think that gets defined by what you put up with and what you don't, and I want to have a really excellent team above all else. In 2019, I made 2 investments from my own balance sheet. In 2020, I'm looking at making 4 investments alongside my Centimillionaire Advisors LLC clients, and we're under due diligence on probably about a dozen different deals with our clients right now. We're continuing to seek venue partners who have access to hotels, auditoriums, event venues in Dallas, Singapore, San Francisco, New York, and Miami, with the largest need being for those that are 150 or 200 person plus venues. So essentially, we give somebody a free speaking spot, an exhibit table, if they have in their office building or a hotel that they own, some space where we could be hosting a conference. We're basically looking to swap exposure at our investor club events for access to venue spaces without paying the retail ticket price for using them. In 2019, directly and in partnership with a close partner, we sourced and closed $155 million in assets. And our goal for 2020 is to close on over $250 million of assets with a stretch goal of $500 million of assets. Right now, we have 3 clients that we're trying to onboard, and if all 3 close, we'll be over that $500 million mark in the first quarter here. But as you know, in the investment industry, we'll probably be, maybe just closing on 1 out of the 3 in the first quarter or 2, and hopefully we get the second one closed sometime this year, but you never know. This year I'm going to be spending more time meeting in person very quickly. I do a lot of 15-minute meetings and phone calls, but also if it's a really great lead, meeting in person quickly versus later, and then also meeting more often with my top clients in person. I found this just helps move relationships forward as quickly as possible. We currently have 1,005 charter members in the Family Office Club. And so we're really just focusing on quality and expanding that membership by 25% this year, we hope. And we're also upgrading our investor directory business, growing our number of events from 25 last year to 32 this year as another top kind of core goal for our operations. To increase alignment with our client interests this year, we're going to be reinvesting any fees that we earn in 2020 back into the same investments that we show on our kind of top 5, top 7 most compelling investments tear sheet that we're showing to our investor clients. We have always had it where if a client loses money on one of our deals, our fees go to 0 across all deals and across years until they get their money back. But now any fees we do get, we're going to put back into those same strategies that we're showing to our clients, just because it just shows the genuine truth that we believe in them. I have a goal of writing 2 books this year. One of them's on our investor relations marketing agency called pitchtex.com, where we do retainer-based work for clients. We got up to 65 clients on our roster in 2019, and we're really not going for volume of clients. We really want high-quality clients that want to use us, and that we're going to share best practices in the book so that many people can benefit from what we've learned over the last 12 years, and not just our clients. Of course, we hope it attracts a few clients along the way as well. And then we're writing our second book on setting up very lean single-family offices for private investors. Personally, I'm focusing on having a green shake each day. It actually, ironically, just arrived while I was recording this because I've kind of automated it, having my executive assistant just deliver it to my desk each day to kind of dummy it down for myself on forgetting to do it or something. Doing a little quick daily meditation, weekly thinking time, which I got from the Road Less Stupid book that I just read. No coffee, more intense workouts, and a competition with some of my friends to run 600 miles this year. And then my final goal is to grow from having 20 to 100 registered ultra-wealthy investor clients within our Cinta Millionaire Advisors LLC division. I think that we have a few ways that we're looking to do that. But the most exciting thing is just that if we can grow the registered investors with us, then it's not just going to be investors attending our events, it'll be investor clients in large part, and then we can set up a lot more one-on-one meetings at our events with sponsors, with participants, from the perspective of the investor. In other words, it's not a big matchmaking fest. It is us seeing what our investors want, reading the bios of everyone coming to the events, and then helping set up meetings for the investors with the best leads in the room that they should consider investing in, because we get our fees when they place an investment and it makes them money. We get a small percentage of the profit share on those fees. So I hope that shares kind of where we're headed. If you have some goals you want to send over to our team at clients@familyoffices.com and share where you're headed, feel free. If you want to meet me in person at one of our 32 events, go to familyoffices.com. You can see our meeting schedule coming up. If you're curious about what we do on the investor side and how we kind of keep relevant and keep new thought leadership coming out and keep new topics for conferences and knowing what's going on in the space, you can see our work with ultra-wealthy clients at cintamillionaires.com. Cinta, the C, cintamillionaires, plural.com. So thanks for listening to this, and thanks for subscribing to the Family Office Club podcast. Talk soon.